Hi, welcome to another video of Property Expert Academy. And as you may have seen our previous series of videos, in case if you have missed any of them, you can find the link below and you can watch all those videos. And please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. And please do share our videos with your friends and a loved one. Let everybody else take advantage of this. If you have any questions, please write down in our comment sections or email us so that we can come back to you as soon as we can. So today we are going to discuss about Q&A, as a lot of people have asked me about some questions and they wanted to know how they can join our training program. So today I'm going to cover all of those questions for you. So let's begin. So the first question we have is whether I should enroll now or wait until I'm ready to buy property. Well, my answer is, of course, you should not wait for finding a property, because if you will enroll now, you will be even better to find the right property and you will not make those mistakes that we normally teach in our workshop. So you will be better placed that you enroll first, learn the skills, learn a lot of tools, and then that will help you in your journey to find a proper and right deal for you. And also, even if you will start like finding a deal, because it does take time, few months, by the time you will search, you shortlist few properties, then you finalize one, you go for a mortgage and you complete your legal paperwork. So I will highly recommend that you start as soon as possible and also then implement those knowledge in your property investment journey, in your search itself. So let me move on to the next question. And if you have any more questions meantime, of course, I've committed myself to stay here as long as you guys have questions. So please feel free to write in the comment below. So the next question I have is this training good for me as I am a complete beginner? Oh yes, definitely. So the way we have designed this training program is that we have considered people could be like completely new, coming from a various different fields. You will definitely learn everything from the basic. We will build your foundation first and then build the building on top of the strong foundation. So you don't worry about it. If you're completely beginner, even it's better, because you may not have any wrong belief system or anything that some people have, like that I know more about it. And the biggest mistake people have is that I know that. And that's where, they stop their progress. So let's move on to the next one. Do we need to have a lot of money to invest in property? Certainly not. I mean, as you may have seen us teaching a lot of strategies where we bought properties for as low as £1. Yes, as low as £1, that too in London. So, I mean, you don't really need money to invest in property. All you need is to be resourceful. And we teach you how to be resourceful so that you can definitely make money in property business. All you need is learn the skills, have resourcefulness, get the networking, all that we will go through in those 3 days of intense training program where you will learn more about it. So certainly yes, the answer of your question is no, you don't need to have a lot of money. You can start with none of your own money, because we will teach. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is, what can go wrong? Can I get into debt? As I heard some people have lost money in property. Oh, it's a very good question. Of course, everything needs skills. If you want to become a solicitor, you need to spend few years of time learning the legal skills. If you want to become an architect, you need to spend few years of time learning those skills. If you want to become doctors, engineer or whatever, you need to spend time in learning the skills. Why many people do not make money is because one is they don't really learn the skill set first and they start investing in anything. So do not do those mistakes. Even there is another video you will find here for mistakes that you can see what you should avoid. So you should not do those mistakes, and that's why people who lost money is because they have not invested correctly. And what strategies we teach you, the skill set that we teach you, not only the property strategy but also a lot of soft skills you will learn in our 3 days of intense workshop, that will help you not to make those mistakes, how you can safeguard your capital. And only fluctuation that ever happens in our way of investing is or the student that invest with us using our strategies is the fluctuation in the profit margin. So we may probably consider making 70% profit and may end up making 50% or 20% or 25%, but at least your capital remains protected. And the way we buy it, we always buy property from a motivated seller or below market value. We add value in the property, so you will make the money from the day one itself. So there is no way, I mean, I've been investing in property for last 20 years, or helping other people as well investing in the property. Neither myself or any of my investors or student has ever lost a single pound in property business. So you can probably see now what I mean to say by here. If you have learned how to invest in property, property is virtually a risk-free investment. And that's why it's called real estate, because it's a real asset that you can touch, feel and see. Okay, so next question. Should I invest in residential property or commercial property? So basically my answer to that is, first of all, you may be watching this video anywhere in the world, but my answer for this question is mainly based for the UK property investment market. But many of those principles and the concept may work in your country as well. But let me answer this. So first of all, I would say that you need to have a proper balance to invest in commercial and residential property together. Now there are a lot of other advantages that you can get by investing in commercial property. Number one is like, according to section 24, the 3% extra stamp duty that a property investor has to pay for buying second residential property doesn't apply to the commercial property. So you get that advantage there. Second is, the mortgage relief, not available for residential properties investment, but if you invest in commercial property, you can have that mortgage, so mortgage relief won't be an issue there. And also there are many other things. Of course I can list down so many things, but then there are few things which I would say is, again, by investing in commercial property, you make your property portfolio more tax efficient, because such as like you will have capital allowances that you can only claim on a commercial property but not on residential properties. We have done quite a few deals where in commercial property we have indirectly have made a lot of money just simply by using capital allowances of unrealized capital allowances in another property, in other words. And also, not many people are educated in how to invest in commercial property. So what happens is that also give you an advantage, because when you are buying a residential property, you are competing against hundreds of other property investors. But when you're buying commercial property, you have comparatively less competitor, because usually the people who invest in commercial properties, their knowledge of understanding is much higher, and they know basically what works in commercial properties. So you are able to get better deals in commercial as compared to residential one, and you are able to have less competition in commercial properties. And likewise, again, your rental return on commercial properties are higher. I mean, I can go on and on, but definitely there are a lot of things that you can do. And of course, in our workshop, we go through more in details. Okay, the next question we have, do you provide mortgage broker, solicitor and contractor? Of course, the people who join our 3 days of property investment intensive program, they all have access to our Powerteam, so they can access our solicitors, our mortgage broker, our accountant, or any Powerteam like contractors and all. So we do supply those information to our students. And of course, these are the people we have built a trust with them by working with them for decades, and really built a good relationship, understanding how to work with them. You may end up otherwise in spending a lot of time in just finding the right Powerteam. So here we basically just give you already Powerteam for you. Will you tell us how to find deals? Yeah, of course, in our 3 days of property investment intensive program, you will be learning about all these things, how to find deals, how to source things and everything else. Even we'll go through some practical. So it's not just like you come in the workshop, just learn about the skills or strategies and you go home. It's not like that. We will also implement a lot of things in a workshop. You will see us doing a practical demonstrations, how you really do each part of this, how do you search the deals, how you negotiate it, how you do combine all those paperwork and everything else. So we'll show you step by step. Then would you cover how to negotiate a deal? Oh, of course, yes. Like as I answered just before, so you will also see how to negotiate. And also, as I mentioned, so not only just by learning the negotiation steps and the strategies, but you will also see us practically using them, and then you just implement those learned skill. Do you buy property? The next question is, do you buy property from auctions? Yes, yeah, we do buy property from auction. There are a lot of strategies around buying property from auctions that you will learn in our 3 days of intensive training program. So we also buy in the auction, and we buy prior to auction, and we buy post auction. So there are a lot of strategies that you will learn how you can really buy properties before auction, in auction, and post auction. And the next one, the next question is, I'm based overseas, can I invest in UK? Yes, definitely you can invest in UK. Of course, so we have a special team and department who deals with this type of investment for our clients. So normally what you need is, of course, depends where you're based. You can set up a company, so you can set up a lot of other, other way of investing in UK. Now, one thing that you may have to keep in mind is, if you are an overseas investor in first time investing, let's say you've set up a new company and trying to buy a property, there are a lot of restrictions that not many lenders will lend you money until you have your own credit profile, your files is ready, until you have been trading your company for few years. So initially you can of course buy property with your own cash, or you may find some in lenders that we can also introduce you, those who may probably charge a little extra interest, but then at least will give you mortgage loan, and then you can buy with that. But certainly if you're buying with your complete cash initially, there's no restrictions. You can buy properties in whichever way you like. And also what we normally suggest that you buy through a company, or there are other ways as well that we will show you in our workshop. The next question is, how intense is your course? Oh yes, you may have seen me saying that, it's an intensive 3 days of intensive training program and all. Yeah, so this is definitely a very intensive program. We start at 9 a.m. and we finish at 9 p.m. So it's almost about 12 hours. Of course, you get a break, lunch break, coffee breaks and all. But then effectively speaking, that you are spending online. And this is going to be the live online training program that we are going to run due to this coronavirus issues. But you will be sitting at your home almost from morning till evening, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and you will be learning a lot of things the whole day, and we'll go through like the same schedule for 3 days. So almost about 30 hours plus training content, good solid training content and practice that you will learn there. So the next question is, how soon can I start to make profit? Well, it depends on the strategy that you're choosing. Some of the strategy will give you money quicker than the others, such as like deal packaging, the rent to rent. We have a student who have started making money right in from the first month itself. And also, depends if you are buying really, some rundown property, do it up and sell it or rent it out. Depends what strategy you use. Some of them can take few months. So allow yourself, I would say, at least 3 months, because it will take time for you to search something, do something else. 3 to 6 months are quite average time for somebody to start the journey and then start making money for themselves. Sometimes you may end up getting a property which is already done up, or it's already let out. In those cases, you may probably just buy it and then make money from the day one as soon as you buy. But then again, there will be some time period before you will start so there will be time period when you will see that you will search for a property, search for a mortgage, search for a solicitor, complete the deal, and then start making money after that. The next question is, what help can I get after the course? Oh yes, so we have after sales support as well. So of course, now with this training program, the good thing I'm doing is, if you are enrolling by 15th of May, then I'm going to offer you 2 months of free mentoring program, where you will have a mastermind group and you are getting mentoring as well, which is worth itself like more than a couple of £1,000. So you're definitely getting a better deal. I think today the price for you is only $497 for whole 3 days of live intensive training program. So you will find the link below. Just register it, don't miss out on this one. And when you're registering, just drop us an email. As long as you register before 15th of May, you will be getting 2 months of extra mentoring. But then again, apart from that, if you really need any support after that, our team are available there. They can help you for any small queries. You will also have access to our Facebook group or mastermind group. If you have any questions, you can write there. We will reply there, or you can even
instruct us. We have various companies. We have a surveying practice, we have consultancy practice, we have sourcing, property sourcing company. So it depends on whatever stage you want us to get involved. You can just pay for that particular service. Let's say, for example, you just want us to do a survey, then our surveying company can assist you with that. Or if you need us to check some legal paperwork and all, so everything you can find there. You can drop us our office an email whenever you get stuck. So you don't worry, like when you finish the training with us, we won't be just leaving you all alone. We'll be making sure that you make money. That's the whole reason why we are offering this 2 months of mentoring program, because we want you to get the result, and that's what we are aiming for. We want to grow as a family. And so I think for now that's the whole question. So thank you very much for watching, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. And until then, stay safe. I love you all.